Major League Baseball.
And my name is Minivans94, and I would like to welcome you to another Random Sunday gameplay.
Carlos Rodon is ready to go as he'll be on the
So,
mound for South
seems
Side.
like this week and last week are very focused in on Rockstar games. Last week I was talking about the Red Dead Redemption 2 delay. It's a spring of 2018. If you haven't seen it, go take a look. But today, I'm going to be talking about GTA 5 Online Gunrunning. So, earlier in the week, I think it was Tuesday, they gave the first images, the first anything about gun running, the first info, that's what I was looking for, the first information about gun running with a few screenshots, talked about it a little bit, and it's like, okay, this is happening, even though we knew it was happening, but it's happening now. And I think we kind of also knew that, not because people have found it in the game files and are like, well, it's a thing, but also double money on heists, double money on contact missions. I think that was like 3 weeks ago. And now double money on the special vehicle missions. Yeah. We knew it was coming. So, but we never knew when. Then they gave us the timeline of June. So we really knew it's pretty much here. At the time of me recording this is now June 3rd. A lot of people thought it would be June 6th.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up.
I would wish to say no, but
outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
We'll see. Yeah. But now, as of Friday, as of yesterday, because it's June 3rd today, so that means it's Saturday. Yesterday was the 2nd, but of the time of the recording, when you're seeing it, it is now the 4th. But Friday, June 2nd, they gave us more info, more screenshots of what to anticipate with gun running. And part of me would say that's gonna push people to think, hey, it's gonna be June 6th, because they're giving us so much info, so it must be coming now. They don't do it this way. It's either they give us no info and drop it like import-export, because I think they gave like the initial talking and maybe a couple screenshots like a week before, never said anything, and there it was.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. It's Gary Simmons.
I think there have been some DLCs where they have talked about it a little bit, so I guess people are kind of like, well, if they're talking about it, that must mean it's coming out as soon as possible. No, because of the special event week. That is going up till June 12th. Well, the next day after June 12th, June 13th, which is a Tuesday. So, people are saying that. And if I had to choose a date, I would say that also. But even part of me wants to be like, it's going to be later than that. Only by a week. I don't think they would extend it any longer than that.
And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
I guess I don't have a good reason why I would think of it going a week later other than, okay, so here's this big money opportunity with like heists and then the special vehicle missions. For some reason I feel like they would do another just 1 week event week of just like an adversary mode. I don't know why. but more than likely it is pushing to June 13th, which I do think it could be. But again, part of me wants to say it's even going to be a week later.
Runner in scoring
But
position is second with 2 down.
There's that. I'm not going to be throwing the screenshots up just because...
Hard hit ball to second.
That's a good question. Why aren't I? Doesn't matter. I'm not doing it, but
It's the Twins nothing. White Sox coming to bat.
I guess. Oh, what? Oh. Where?
Hector Santiago, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Oh, excuse me, I had to yawn there. Oh, but so seeing the screenshots, hearing about the bunkers and the mobile operations center and all this, it is going to be expensive, and of course that's why we saw double money on heists, which we saw only one other time. And then of course now we're into double money on the special vehicle missions, and what is it, 25% more on biker businesses and the CEO crates. A lot of money, a lot of money-making opportunities. So it's gonna break a lot of people's wallets. Yeah, so I've got. So basically, usually in my, well, he's in quite a bit of my videos, but for talking about Grand Theft Auto, good friend of mine, USA Marine 125. Check out his channel. It'll probably be linked in the description, or if not in the cards or the little iMessage, whatever.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Basically, with this upcoming gun running, if he wanted to, if he loses control and just kind of goes on a spending spree, I think he could go broke. I think he's got like 90 million. I mean, some people have got more than that, and some people have less. But if he really wanted to go on a spending spree, I think with gun running, he could almost go broke. I think it's going to be expensive. With like upgrades and customization and buying everything. Yeah, I think he's going broke if he decided to do that. But knowing him, he is, for whatever reason, very good with money in GTA. I know, I want to say it was Lowriders, as I was like, just spend a little. It's a DLC, just spend a little. You're gonna make the money back. Yeah, he spent a little. He pretty much went broke. And that was when he was only at like 12 to 15 million. Yeah, he hasn't spent much since then. He was like, I'm not doing that again. He went down to like 500,000 or something crazy. And he pretty much was like, nope, never doing that again. And he's just pretty much almost never spent another dime. But knowing him, he probably won't do that again. He's probably gonna put a limit in being like, alright, well, I'm at 90 million, I'm gonna buy the essentials, and hopefully that won't break me down to under 70 million. I don't know. We'll see, but this update could break a lot of banks, and I know it's gonna break mine. So it's gonna be fun. But really, that's all I'm gonna talk about today. Gun running, are you ready for it? Because if you're not, it's coming soon. We don't know exactly when, but it's coming soon. But basically, until my next video, I'll catch you guys next time.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch, guy, you have to make sure it's up above.